believe it was a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the fact that Khanna has said multiple times that he does not trade stocks. We actually showed that there were stocks in his name. And when he was questioned about it on Twitter, he deleted the response, the person who asked him that question, and had a screenshot. We showed that on the show. Now there's more information about stock trading. Again, this is under his name. Take a look at this. Now, this is Capital Trades. You guys know I always tell you to follow the money, right? That's what we're going to do. Listen to this. Moderna stock slips away. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on tonight. Moderna stock slips as early flu jab data disappoints. Now, that's not what I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on this piece right about here. The portfolio update comes at a time of underperformance in Moderna shares. The stock is down 13% year to date, with the investors now shifting their focus towards the next week when Moderna and Merck are due to update the public on a jab against melanoma cancer. In the meantime, Representative Khanna remains an active trader of Moderna shares. Most recently, the congressman sold some shares of Moderna in February after mostly buying the stock over the course of 2022. Let's go to his portfolio right over here. Again, there's his name. Now, again, he still says these are his wife's stocks. But if that's the case, then why did he delete the reply tweet that asked him about this with the screenshot of the stocks? Why did he delete it? Let's go on. 13,533 trades, 1,248 issuers. The volume is 225.39 million. Last traded March 31st, 2023. Here are the trades over here. All you have to do is hover over the lines to see the amount. And you can see 12 filings, 5,611 trades for this particular one. There's the volume, 811 users. I mean, if you just look down, let me zoom out a little bit so I can see. You can see all of these. Let me zoom out a little bit. Look at this. Gartner Inc., Alphabet Inc., that's Google. Remember, Alphabet Inc., when we looked at Open Secrets, that's also one of Khanna's donors, right? It's not a PAC, though. This is how they can say they're still grassroots. This isn't a PAC. But that is one of his donors. Those are individual donations from Alphabet Group. And he sold stock. I told you, follow the money. Wells Fargo. Gartner Inc. again. Here's the dates. Block Inc. American Tower Corp. There's one I saw down here that I really want to scream about. And that's JP Morgan Chase & Co. JP Morgan. So even though Khanna may not take PAC money, look at what he's doing, though. He's still in with the banks. So you see that. And by the way, if you ever want to look this up, you can change the politician. You can change it. You can select politicians, trades, issuers, states, committees. You can change the company, right? But we're looking at Khanna now because this is his particular profile. Now, let's go to another one. Micron. Micron posts best day in a year as Samsung cuts DRAM output. Again, with this particular article, I just want you to focus on one piece right here. Shares of the company fell roughly 50% in 2022 as the company fights massive memory market downturn. The stock is now working to print new 8-month highs as it tests the resistance around $65 a share. Congressman Ro Khanna was trading the Micron stock in recent months as investors look to position themselves ahead of a potential bottom in the memory market downturn. See, again, it's in his name. Thank you, Nikolai DRAM. Thank you. Thank you so much. I see some of the comments is funny, but again, his name is here. I didn't write this article. I don't work at Capital Trades. This didn't come from me. Now, again, here's the Micron information. Let me see if it'll take me back to, when I click here, it might take me back to the other one. Yeah, that's not what I want to do. Let's go back. For Micron, you can see that he bought, I wish if I made it bigger, it didn't, did it get rid of it when I did it that way? Oh, here we go. For Micron, you can see he bought stock March 2nd this year. Let's go down. He sold stock January 30th and January 9th this year. Again, he keeps saying these are his wife's stocks, but it's his name. And if you believe him that these aren't his, then ask Ro Khanna, why did he delete the tweet where someone on Twitter pointed this out? That was a different stock, by the way. That was Silicon Valley Bank. There, he got stocks all over the place. So here's my thing. Do I think it's right for a congressman and congresswomen to buy and trade stocks? No, I don't. But I will say this. Unlike Ro Khanna, at least Nancy Pelosi is willing to admit it. She don't hide it. She doesn't lie about it. Ro Khanna out here lying. Look, that's him. I mean, what am I supposed to do with this information? You know, all these people interviewing Ro Khanna, they asking him about this? This is a problem. And my thing is, if you're doing it, just say you're doing it. They publish this information. I think there's another one that was just sent to me too. Let me go ahead and bring that one up. There's another one. This one came to me, I think, right before, or I saw it like right before I went live. This one involves healthcare. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let me go to it. Yep. All right, I got it. Here's another one. I'm going to share it over here. Whee! All right. All right, this one. Check this one out. So Catalent drops on warning productivity issues will hurt sales. Again, one thing I want to point out from this article right here. Catalent shares have enjoyed a strong start to the year. Congress members Ro Khanna, Susie Lee, Kurt Schrader, so it's three of them, were all trading the stock in the last 12 months. Earlier this week, Ro Khanna disclosed that he sold some Catalent shares at the end of March 2023, therefore avoiding a more than 20% drop in the share price, which threatens to single-handedly erase almost all year-to-date gains. So Ro Khanna, Susie Lee, and Kurt Schrader, all Congress members. So, I mean, let's scroll down. I'll make sure I got the whole thing. Like, this is a problem. Like, I don't know what else to tell people, but this information is out there and people need to talk about it. It's just like, I interviewed with Khanna one time. I didn't know about this at that point in time. Till after that, I was like, oh shoot, I should ask him about that. I haven't interviewed him since. I don't plan on it because I know Ro Khanna's, he's a fraud. And my whole thing is that I don't want him to try to sell that information to people. So Catalent, this is a drug manufacturer. Catalent is a drug manufacturer. So it says drug manufacturer, CTLT shares plunge over 25% as it warns of lower FQ3 revenues due to productivity issues and cost at its largest facilities. Ro Khanna, Susie Lee, and Representative Schrader were trading the stock in the last 12 months. So if Ro Khanna is supposed to be for Medicare for all, why is he trading stocks of a drug manufacturer? What does that tell you? That tells you, and I some people don't like to hear this, but whatever. That tells you that even if Ro Khanna became president, as much as he likes to say that he's for Medicare for all, even if he became president in 2028, he's probably not going to push for it. Follow the money. Follow the money.